Hey, what is up? It's Jim. I'm back with another Tiller tip. And this week we've got a really good one for you. And you're like, hold on, wait, have the other ones been garbage? Have you not been giving us the good material yet? No, all of them have been good. What are you talking about? But this one is actually really fun because I'm going to show you a clip from a movie that is an absolute American classic. If you haven't seen it, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself because this movie is legitimately like one of my favorites. It's so great. This is a Weird Al Yankovic movie. You already might be turned off, but please, like, you got to give this a shot. Back in like 91 or 92, this movie's called UHF. So good. It is chef's kiss. I'm going to show you a clip from it. It is hilarious. It is the main character, Weird Al Yankovic. His name is George, and George runs a television studio station, I guess. And he has this vivid imagination, and he is constantly imagining that he's in these crazy scenarios and blah, blah, blah. And one of his coworkers at the station is a dude named Stanley Spadowski, and Stanley has been kidnapped in the dialogue of the movie. And George is going to go try to rescue his friend, Stanley. Okay. So that's the backdrop for this. I'm not going to give a lot more because it's just so good. This is one of George's vivid imaginations of running to save Stanley. So let's go ahead and hit it. Oh my gosh, how great was that scene? I literally love this movie way more than I should, but it really is fantastic. All kinds of zany scenes like that, and obviously they're busting on Rambo. Rambo, one, two, three, four. I don't even know how many Rambos there are. He's always in these like extreme situations that are way too dangerous, and he's able to get through the mission without any scratches or anything. So it's like, yeah, this guy's 3 feet away, just rifling a machine gun at him. And obviously that won't hurt him because he's Rambo, right? Yeah, brilliant movie. You're going to love it. Please check it out. But did you catch it? Did you catch what I was hoping that you were going to catch? And you're like, yeah, I think so. Was that Kramer? Was that Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld? And I'm like, yeah, that was. I think it's one of his first acting gigs. I mean, what a breakout role for him. That's such a big deal. But that's not actually what I was hoping you were going to catch. I'm glad you did, though. What I was hoping you would catch was the pathetic prison. Did you see that? You know, Rambo comes up and he looks in the mail slot and you don't see the full thing. You know, like Stanley's laying there like, oh my gosh, you're here to save me. But you pan out and that prison was pathetic. The slats were like this far apart. You could easily scoot through it. The slats were held together with like basically twine. You could just untie that. The latch was just a little pop latch that didn't even have a lock on it. Just, and you're free. You know, you've got freedom. But Stanley was stuck in this pathetic prison and didn't know what to do. He needed a hero. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with a hero. Maybe that hero is what we need sometimes. But man, I think so often I'm coaching someone and they're telling me about being stuck, about being in a prison of sorts. And, you know, as we analyze it, we come to find out there's some vulnerabilities in the prison. And I don't want to insult people by being like, that right there, that's a pathetic prison. Just break out. But the truth is, the prisons we put ourselves in end up being pretty pathetic usually. Like, they're pretty easy for us to break out of. We just are too scared or too overwhelmed, or there's too much noise or something for us to really think through, like, okay, here's how I step out. Here's how I get my freedom. And, you know, certainly there are situations where the prisons we put ourselves in are like pretty secure and they're hard to bust free from. But that's when I'm like, dude, we have to be willing to cry out. I know I say this in almost every other tiller tip, but like, this is just a true narrative. Like, help, Rambo, I need you. Come get me. Help me. Like, you know, crying out really is an effective means if there truly is no other way. But maybe we could just step back and kind of say, okay, this prison, did I build this prison? Was it built for me? Are there what vulnerabilities are? Do I want to be stuck? Do I want to get freedom? How could I bust free? You know, that kind of stuff. And if we truly are stuck, crying out for a Rambo to come. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a far cry from Rambo. But I will tell you that Tiller just expanded. We just added on a new coach. It's me and it's Carlos out in North Carolina, and now it's Tim here in Denver as well. And the three of us, we've got more Rambo power than ever. I don't know if we could avoid the machine gun coming right at us from 3 feet away, but man, there's a lot that we can do to help. And you know, there's a lot of people stuck in prisons. Those expectation gaps will trap us so easily, so quickly, and there's no shame in it. So cry out if you absolutely cannot get out of your own pathetic prison. I don't mean to be insulting. Like, I've put myself in pathetic prisons so many times. It's always easier to look in hindsight to be like, wow, that actually was a pathetic prison. Why did I allow myself to stay stuck? I don't know, but I did. But I don't want to do that anymore. So this is the way out. Analyze your prisons and cry out for a Rambo, cry out for a Tiller coach, or whomever that you can cry out to, and break free, man. You don't want to be stuck in that pathetic prison, I assure you. So that's what I have. I appreciate you checking these out. I hope that was a fun one for you. Please go see the movie. It is fantastic. Chef's kiss. You're going to love it. I promise. All right. Hey, thanks for checking these out, and I will see you next week. All right. I'll see you then.